Welcome to Let's Do 2020. It's Memorial Day weekend, a chance for people to take some time off, spend time with their families, and be at home. And we've got a shorter episode this week so you can get back to doing just that. For all our loyal viewers, you'll see that we've given our correspondents the weekend off as well too, because, well, let's just say they're not exactly essential employees. So let's get right to it. This week, President Trump claimed that Michigan and Nevada were engaged in voter fraud, had acted illegally, and threatened to withhold federal funding if they tried to expand vote-by-mail efforts. Even though he voted by mail in 2018 in New York and this year in Florida, it only seems fair that everyone should also have the right to vote from home, eating McDonald's while sitting on their golden throne. Instead of actual ballots, the GOP seems to prefer that you send your favorite candidate thoughts and prayers. But this is America. We should be as generous with votes as Oprah is with cars. Making voting difficult is a typical GOP move, like gerrymandering or purging the voting rolls. It seems that Republicans think that expanding access to voting rights is unpatriotic, which is kind of like saying eating vegetables is bad for your health. But then again, maybe eating Republican vegetables is bad for your health. Speaking of vegetables, Joe Biden. This week he tried to clap back at Trump. Well, it was more of a golf clap. He really should have asked Nancy for help.
He's our president, and I would rather he not be taking something that has not been approved by the scientists, especially in his age group and in his, shall we say, weight group, what is morbidly obese, they say.
And in case you thought President Tweety wasn't cringeworthy enough, Biden then went on the radio show The Breakfast Club and told people that they weren't black if they were considering voting for President Trump. So, if you missed live sports, just tune into Biden's next interview for more unforced errors. It's going to be a long road to November. We're just now at the start of summer and the official campaign season, and there are still voters who are deciding who they want our next president to be. So, to get more on their perspective, Let's Do 2020 went undercover to find out what undecided voters are doing for Memorial Day. First off, they're eating hot dogs and hamburger buns. Some of them are even playing games of beer pong with Windex. Just to be safe, they're slathering sunscreen on half of their backs. They're all claiming they're on a vegan diet, but they're still having steak at the barbecue. A lot of them are celebrating nature by camping out in their Hummer. Some are having a high dive competition, but emptying out half the water first to make it interesting. And finally, a lot of them plan on decorating their house in red, white, and blue decor and then just burning it all down. That's all we've got. I'm gonna go positively test my negative attitude towards the positive. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
This morning, yeah, I tested positively toward negative, right? So, no, I tested perfectly this morning. Meaning I tested negative.